All right, welcome back to Wii in 2023. So we're one FPS down. We're gonna do another FPS, and this one's pretty special. I haven't played this in a really long time, and I'm really excited to revisit it again. What we're gonna be doing is Red Steel 2. So Red Steel 1 was a pretty cool game by Ubisoft. It was kind of a generic, like, modern shooter. There's something about, I think your sister was kidnapped by, like, a mafia or something, or a Yakuza, and you had to fight them and get her back. It was one of, if not the first FPS on the Wii, though, to feature 4-player split screen multiplayer. So that was a big draw for it to finally have that. And then this one, much like Conduit 2, except to a much greater degree, went in a completely different direction. By this point, because I believe this one is also... Yep, this one's also 2010, much like Conduit 2. So the Wii Motion Plus was out, and while the game does still have gunplay and is still an FPS, they also wanted to have fun with using a sword and having that precise movement that Wii Motion Plus gives you. So that was a big, like, marketing point for it. And in addition to that, both the graphics and performance are on a whole other level. It is just a single-player story this time, but they really lean into that, and the presentation is just so much stronger because of it. It's almost like a detailed cell shading. It's kind of like a Borderlands style. So you're gonna know what I'm talking about when we start it up. But it's a really cool looking game. It performs really well as well. Perhaps even better than Conduit 2 does. So we're gonna jump into that. And then I'm going to stick with my black Wii Remote. It is a basic Wii Remote, so I do need to have the little Wii Motion Plus cube at the end of it. I'm not putting the condom on it, so don't ask. I'm not doing that. It looks stupid. And then I do have a matching black nunchuck as well. Alright. It's also got a whole, like, I want to say it's Western, but it's kind of a blend of, like, Eastern and Western cultures. It's just really cool. It's a really cool game. I don't know why I haven't played it in this long, but I'm really excited to revisit it again, because I really didn't give it as much attention and love as I really should have. It's a really cool game. Yeah, I did put on my wrist strap and everything, so we're good. Don't touch the power button. I can't reach it. Hold it firmly like a sword. Cha-ching, ching. Ubisoft, everyone's favorite publisher. That's fun. Oh yeah, you can tell just looking at the cursor. Katakara. So if I select this, that's just continue game, okay. Alright, let's start a new one. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna look at options real quick. I'm going to turn subtitles on because I can't hear very well. Okay. Here we go. Uh-oh. Okay. Wasn't a very flat or stable surface, but okay.
Still alive!
Not for long.
Let me keep my gun? What the heck? Oh. Ow. Oh my gosh. Oh, I do have a face. It's hard to see on the cover.
I'm gonna cut your throat with your own katana. Ain't that poetic? You'll pay for that! Blood!
Okay.
Boss!
Around.
Whoa! What the hell happened? Find that SOB!
It's very sensitive.
I got gold for the man that brings me his skin! He's a dead man! Good. Cause it's you or him. Now go!
Raise the controller up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, it's been so long since playing this game. Okay, minus to reload. Okay, that's decent. Yeah, game has a very distinctive style to it. Okay, so now we need to be... I'm not sure I want it to be this sensitive. It also seems to be a little forgiving. Okay. There isn't really anything here. I assume it's... yes, okay. Let me move... let me move my camera so you can see the gun. Assuming that's not getting in the way of, All that stuff is up there, though. Okay. Alright. Jump. Okay.
Let me go! Ain't gonna happen, old man!
Oh shit. Snapped me right over to where they were shooting me. Feels really nice. Yeah, I remember looking at these like tile textures and how good they look. This game looks good and feels really good.
String him up!
This style is perfect for the system. Wow. Now I can't smack crates or anything yet. Okay. Probably need a sword for that.
Don't let him escape.
So, you've come to save us all.
It's nice to see you, too.
You still have poor timing. And I see that you've lost
Wait, my
your
guy
sword.
talks too?
That's just great. For now, take mine. But don't lose it. Come.
Now we've got a sword. Yep. Drawing your arm back is important. Okay, but first, just like showing, like it's even getting the turn right. Nice. Okay. Not being very Wii Motion Plus with that, but okay. Okay. Stab's always easiest. It's just, it's kind of like the full-fledged version of the motion control in the Bleach game that we played before. Wider the swing, the more damage we do. Need a little more room for this. I suppose I can scoot away, and that might make it easier for you to see the controller. Alright. Hold the A to parry. I believe we have to angle that accurately. Holding A will also block bullets. Parry the dummy's attack, then attack him back. Okay. Where it's tracking for the pullback it isn't accurate, but like the swing itself tends to be. Which is good. Got him. Mix of offense and defense in combat. Mission complete.
So, you have not forgotten all you have been taught. Good. I should welcome you back to Colterra. But I will not. Your clan was right to banish you. But it seems you are all we have. Since the Jackals invaded last night, we have not heard from the other Kusagari. You are the first. I have a communicator inside. Take it. Speak with Tamiko. Yes, the same Tamiko. She is helping us. Try to do the same.
Okay. It's still like really, really sensitive. I just want to turn it down just a little bit. Your game session will continue in the background. Oh, it does the same thing that Conduit does for that. Okay. Which one was I on? Normal. Let's see what happens if I do that. It's not really the format I would expect. Okay. Ah, yes, I remember this.
Hello? Finally, a Kusagari. Where have you guys been? The Jackals rode in last night and overran the city. Most of the comm towers are down, so I have no way of finding out what they're up to. I've been broadcasting transmits. John has everything posted on his board.
Okay.
I got a call from someone near your location. Listen to this.
Tamiko, the Jackals that were harassing that Kusagari, they're headed for Jan's dojo. Be careful.
Get ready, Kusagari. And stay alive. We need you. I got a call from someone near your location. Listen to this.
Okay. Very vague objective there. Oof. Oh, big oof. That loading time. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I press C. Okay. Swing down for a finishing move. Nice. Okay. Sweet. Not incredibly accurate, but it's fun.
Kusagari have a knack for taking out the trash.
Was sloppy. He must train.
I love this tile texture. The art style's great. Oh, that was it? Okay. I'm not sure. For a split second, I had my sword out and was doing like a charge or something. Do I need... Okay. Oof, these load times. Okay. Learn to move quickly, okay. Left to right, then tab A. Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. Ugh. Okay. Something else, yep.
Here's a transmit from Judd, Caldera Sheriff.
Anyone who's listening, there's a jackal named Jack, looting and burning in the upper city. There's federal gold for bringing him in, dead or alive.
Take out Jack. Oh. Hi there. Hi there. It's so easy. Fun. Use my control. I'm just looking over to make sure you still see it. I'm trying to be accommodating.
The town is ours!
Thought I saw someone go up. Yep, there he is.
Kill the Kusagari!
Oh, he's already dead. Alright. Wow. I can pretty seamlessly switch between those two. Kind of impossibly fast, but that's okay. Hello? Did I do something? What is it thinking I'm doing? Oh, that. Alright. Is Monsieur Jacques? Whoa!
I can't be beat!
Well, that was easy. Dead or alive? I have a feeling dead was the only option. Wanted, dead or alive. Whoop.
Well, you have defeated a powerful foe.
If you say so.
A life of wandering has not softened you much. I am but a simple swordsmith, but the Kusagari code binds even me. For this victory, I must teach you something new. Approach my forge.
Hmm. Okay. Hidden strikes. How are we doing on... Okay. Hmm. I'm trying to think how long I want to spend on this game. I could maybe try to get one more in after it, but then we just have one left, but I also wouldn't have enough time to do 2 games after, probably, so... We purchased a new hidden strike. Now Gion will train you to use the attack. Okay. Oh, we're going right to it. Okay. Oh no, we need an actual loading screen for that? Combine 2 basic moves to trigger the rush. Tap A, then stab. That's what I was doing. I was doing it on accident before, so I could already do it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright, that's cool. No. There you go. Cool. You see the stab finish indicator. Use the rush to finish enemies. Oh. Okay, useful. I can finish them with... Okay. I'll try to remember to do that. How's the texture on this tree look? Eh, okay. Might look a little better on a slightly older, like a CRT TV or something. Might look a little sharper. It's all a little blurry with this. Probably even more so on your screen, but... ooh. Yeah, just a very distinctive art style, and it just looks really good for the system. Really pops. Okay. Oh, should at least do 30 minutes, so let's see what else we can do. Didn't really have an agenda with this one, and I'm a little embarrassed to admit I never really got super far in it. The rush. Oh, it was almost glowing as if there was something else to do. Okay.
This is Judge. Jackals had me pinned down to the old saloon. I don't know how much longer I can hold out.
We've got to help him.
Okay. And boop. Areas seem pretty small, and if it's going to keep being procedural like this and not so much open world, where it's just like opening up a new section every time there's a mission, like that's a little cheap. Oh, okay. Point of no return. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'll just look around a little bit. Now if I press B, I'm just not holding it. Huh, okay. Okay. I'm just dashing into everything by tapping A. Oh, hello. Okay, I guess another mission will be down there. It's cool to look around in here. The game just looks really good. The art style holds up. I guess we're going. Only a 7.
Come on out, old man. We'll make it quick for you. No, hey! Another Kusagari! Get him!
Whoop, okay. When an enemy's attacking you from behind, tap C to switch to him, okay? Ah, not in time. Okay. Okay. It was going a little bit better when I could pair it with the gun, but ran out of bullets. Okay. Can't go in there. Here. Cool. All these fake loading screens. Well, real loading screens, but they're disguised, is what I meant. I need to shoot something, but I don't. Oh! Sheriff Star, 3,000. Okay. When did I get bullets? No, not there. Uh-oh. Oh no. A boss. I don't know if I'm ready. Big Bill. Okay. Didn't dodge in time. Okay. He takes big breaks. Oh, come on. Oh, I can parry that? No, I can't. I'm trying to sidestep it, but they won't let me do that either. I think he's weaker in the back. I have noticed that. Oh, yes. Yep. Oh, okay. Oh no, he's not dead. Oh yes, he is. Okay. You can't scare me like that. Okay. Oh, those aren't the ones that give me money. That's silly. He just keeps running in the door.
Showed up. I'm down to 3 bullets. It's just you, huh? Well, I'll be. I never thought I'd see you again, son.
See who again?
I do believe this Kusagar is an old friend of ours, darling.
Darling.
What do you mean? Oh no.
Tamiko, get out of there.
Judd, I need some help here. Hurry!
Damn it. Those jackals lay a hand on her. Listen, son. Tamiko's in a shop across town. I'd come with you. But with this leg, well, I'll only slow you down. Your communicator there should open the security locks. Get going. That girl needs your help.
Okay. Find Tamiko. Where am I getting these keys? Okay. Ooh, palm trees. The burger? Time period of this is weird, difficult to place. Go faster. Oh. Why they? Hey! Did you just kill one of his own guys? Okay, that was dumb. Oh, that opened right up. Ooh. Oh, I gotta cut him. Okay, turn that way.
Come on out. We won't hurt ya. Much.
Can't wait to get my hands on this one. She's as sweet as who paid jam.
Alright. Come on. Here we go.
Thanks.
Hey,
Thanks a lot.
baby.
Where have you guys been? Oh my god. I never thought we'd see you again. Not after what the clan did. Wait. Where's the katana? The Sora katana?
He lost it. The jackals had it.
No, Sora uses a
That's bad.
keyblade.
Then we take it back. Let's get started.
If only it were that simple. Oh, this looks almost just like the other one. Oh, now he's over here. Okay. Oh, armored. Strong attacks. Okay. 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 Alright. Oh yeah, they want me to use swings. Okay. Okay.
That biker gang destroyed the primary comm tower. There's a backup near you, Tamiko, but they're going for that one next.
If we can get the primary tower working, I can find out what's happening in the rest of the city.
Okay. I think we're good here. I think here is good. Didn't need to do too much in this one. It does just have the I don't need to manually save or anything, do I? I don't think so. We're 2010 here. They're pretty standard. Yeah, and if you guys want me to try and keep going with these games, by the way, I can certainly try to do that. Emphasis on try with all the other new crazy big new games coming out. So like if this is appealing, or like Spore Hero or something like that, would be good to keep going, continuing. That we go ahead and let me know in the comments. But, okay, there's something about a challenge mode. Okay, it's probably like specific missions with certain parameters and stuff. You know how it is. Extras. Pre-order code. Oh, I don't know if I have that. Okay. Okay, so that's Red Steel 2. Unfortunately, I ended up with a little less time than expected tonight. So 2 games is all I can hope to do. At least one of the remaining 2 games shouldn't take too long, but the other one could take a while. But hopefully I find some time to mess with those in the next couple nights. And so, until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Good night.